are going to make a quick overview of Melbet as a sportsbook company. We also have a review page with a detailed explanation of everything you can find on Melbet, and you can find a link to our review page in the description below. But for now, let's move over to the overview. So we are going to start with the registration process, which is available using several options here. First of all, we'll look at the phone number registration, which is as straightforward as you can see. So you just select your currency, you select the bonus offer that you want to receive, and you input your phone number. Don't forget to use the bonus code. So our bonus code is 100 NGN, which stands for Nigerian Naira. It will increase your overall welcome bonus that you receive when you register. But this bonus code is also valid for other countries. So if you're not from Nigeria, don't worry, you can use our promo code and it will work perfectly fine for you when you are registering. As you can see, there are no other details required here. So as soon as you enter all the details, you click the register button, you receive more details to your phone, and then you follow the steps required. The entire process takes no more than 3 minutes to be logged in and ready to make a deposit. Let's go over to one-click registration, which is actually even easier. Now, here you can see that you just go through these steps, you fill out the CAPTCHA, and then you press the register button. So here, all of your details will actually be given to you here on the same page. It's literally a one-click registration. So you will be given a password, you will be given an account, and then you can sign in with it. You can change all the details afterwards. You can add your personal information, but it is literally a one-click registration which takes under a minute. Then you can go with the classic email registration. So here you step by step fill out your personal details, then your email address, then you register, confirm your email address, and there you go. You're ready to deposit, you're ready to play, and you can also receive the bonus, and again, the bonus which you can increase using our promo code that you can see right here. And the last option, you can connect from a social network, but again, these social network options are not so popular in most of the world, so we would strongly advise to go with the three available methods here, specifically the one-click registration. Really sweet, nice, and easy, just as you would want it to be. That's probably it for the registration process. Now, the next part, we are going to have a look at the account management page, which is the first place where you will be taken after you register an account. Now that we have already covered the registration process, we can have a quick look at the account management page because that will be the first place where you need to go in order to get you started. So here you can see the information page, which you will need to fill out when you register, especially if you're looking to use Melbet in the long run. You'll need to have your information intact if you want to request withdrawals in the future. Now, you can also see your bet history here if you have placed any bets, just to show you how it looks like. I have placed a couple, so you can filter it based on the date. Let's say we can pick the last month. That will actually really quickly show me all the bets that I have placed. You have a clear indication of the bets that won and the bets that have lost. So you can see the green ones are the ones that won, the red ones are the ones that lost. And you can see the overall winnings that you generated throughout this period and the overall amount of bets that are currently not settled. You can go then to your transaction history to see what deposits or what withdrawals you made, whether they were successful or whether they failed, what were the amounts, and when was that completed. I would like to focus on the deposit section because there is one thing that specifically I and a lot of other users like. You can see all the generic payment methods that you normally would see everywhere. Bear in mind that this is currently filtered by region, so you are likely to see a different list here, and that list will definitely have the most popular payment methods available in your region. But besides that, what I like here is the cryptocurrency deposits list. You can see there are a lot of options here, and what is extremely good is that a lot of these cryptos, they allow you to make really small deposits. For example, let's pick Tron. As you can see, the minimum amount deposit of Tron is just 1 TRX, which is an extremely small deposit, and that is ideal for people who either don't want or cannot afford a bigger deposit at this time. And I know personally a lot of people who prefer using cryptos in terms of sports betting, and especially at Melbet, and especially because the ability because the availability of these really small deposits anytime you feel like making one. Again, it's quick, easy, and doesn't require an awful lot of effort. I believe we should wrap things up for the account management section, and next we can move on to the in-play betting section, which is the hidden gem of Melbet. Look at Melbet's live betting section. So that their live betting section is actually one of the reasons why they get so much love from their players. First of all, we can have a look at a sports variety. Bear in mind that today's a Tuesday, and it's not really a busy day in terms of sporting events. So even now, if we look here on the left side of the screen, the list of available sports, you'll see that there are loads of different games, loads of different sports you can choose from. So we can imagine how that would look like on a busy Saturday when there's a lot going on. So the list will be even longer. This provides huge betting opportunity, even for niche sports like some specific esports disciplines or less popular overall sports. And yeah, basically, you can any sports fan can probably find something here that would catch his eye. So next thing that I want to focus on is actual market variety. So we can have a look at an ongoing game right now. Let's find something that is currently being played. For example, this game. So yeah, here as you would normally expect, you have a score center which would show you what's going on in the game. You can configure it. Have a couple of filters here. Now you can also have a look at the market variety. Obviously, it requires no introduction, and to tell you that Melbet have a really rich selection of markets available per game, which will allow you to quite often make a lot of smart bets if you put some thought into it. So you can filter the market view based on the outcome of the market types. You can filter it based on a name in a search box, and apart from that, it looks quite similar to what you would see on most betting sites. The only other thing is we can take a look at the bet slip if we go back to the live betting section. So let's click on a couple of selections and let's go and add them to our bet slip. So as you can see, I added 3 selections. So I can place this as an accumulator bet, well, as a multi-bet in other words, or I can place this as a system bet, which is quite conveniently situated here on the bet slip that would allow you to pick the system bet you want to play. So obviously I have 3 selections, so I have only one option. Otherwise, I would have more options to choose from the type of system bet I want to use. Now we can have a quick look at streaming, because that's a major thing that I really love here is their streaming. Let's start a stream of a game. And there you go. This little streaming window opens up here. So what is the cool thing is you can move it around the screen wherever you want. You can expand the window. It resizes automatically and quite quickly. So you can watch the game, you can place bets in real time, and whenever you need to move the window away, you can easily do that. That's mostly it for the in-play part. So the only other thing that I would like to have a look at the multi-live section, which is quite a common thing among bookmakers these days, but still I would like to give Melbet props for actually having this. As you can see, is exactly what it says it is, multi-live. You can place multiple games on the same screen and follow them at the same time. Uh, so that's handy if you're actually interested in several events that are going on at the same time. You can follow them, place bets, and this would likely allow you to not miss out on a betting opportunity that you're looking to get if you're following multiple events, of course. Now, that's mostly it. That would summarize the live betting section. As you can see, there is quite a lot here. I mean, you can see before yourself. You can log in. You can register really quickly and have a look at how it works. Now, and then again, I would like to reiterate on the fact that their live betting section is the main reason why they are loved by so many players, and to be frank, by me as well. Lastly, we're going to take a look at Melbet's pre-match betting section. I don't think we should spend an awful lot of time here because we already covered the in-play section, and this one is quite similar to in-play. It has all the same functionality, and the layout is also identical. So we're just going to have a quick look at this and wrap things up. Here on the left side, you also have a list of available sports. Within each sport, you can see the list of available events, so you can definitely see which ones are more popular and provide more opportunity for betting, and which ones are less popular and generally have less available games. Here in the middle of the screen, as you normally would, you have a list of all most popular fixtures. So let's open one up, and then we can see how we can see the markets, all the markets within the fixture. So what a lot of people like Melbet for is their overall market variety. As you can see, this number, 1,540 markets within one game. It's actually a huge number, to be honest, and a lot of people get lost in so many markets. So normally my advice here would be to always know what you're going for. So here, these filters that you can filter markets based on their outcomes. It's actually a useful thing, as well as the search box. If you know what you're exactly looking for, then definitely go for the search box and don't even get distracted by everything else, because again, it's always good to know what you're coming for. Normally on the top you have a description of the game, the time, and the date. So you just to make sure that you always look at this banner to make sure that you don't accidentally click on something else and end up placing bet on a game that you don't want to place it for. That's why I actually also like the clear indication of what the game is here as soon as you open up the page. Apart from that, again, it's all similar to what we covered in the previous section. Again, bet slip, same everything else. And again, the other thing is props to Melbet for actually having so many markets and actually providing so many relatively good betting opportunities, especially for people who put some thought into what they're doing. I believe that should be it for our Melbet overview as a sports book. We can wrap things up. I would strongly encourage you to have a look at our review page. You can find it in the description below. If you are already on our review page, then definitely give it a read. You can have a look at some key aspects of Melbet as a betting company that we outline, which we believe are most important, as well as the FAQ section, which can come in handy, especially for new players. Apart from that, I would like to thank you everyone for your time, and have a great rest of the day.